I'm just gonna say, and they're off. And they're off. Okay. Thank you, Mannix. Just did that. And it looks about the same exact place that I left it on. Alright, so we are past those pits, and we have a good sync so far. So ProInfernape not taking that early death, and this is what we want to see, guys. We want to see these elephants die dead at the same time. Look at this mash. And as you can just see, just the minor subtle movement that HJA has. ProInfernape did get a big drop there, so that slowed him down as well. But just minor movement tech, like jumping off the top of the ladders. Oof, almost went down the spike, that trapped floor there. Look at that Buster music. I mean, not look at it. Listen to that. Fire! Okay, so let's see what kind of patterns they get. We want to see Concrete stay on the ground. So who does Concrete love? He's doing almost the exact same thing for both of them. HJA's health is kind of scary if he gets... Okay, he's fine. He's fine. I don't know what I'm talking about. HJA knows what he's doing. Oh, Concrete just jumping up right when he only had 1 HP left for ProInfernape. Okay, so HJA, a little bit in lead. So what is that, like a 6-second lead or so? Okay, so now that we have the Concrete shot, we are going to go to Magma Man, and even though it's not his weakness, we go there anyways. Because the Concrete can be used for movement, as we will see, and I didn't get to cover in the last game because reasons. So the Concrete, you can shoot it on the wall, you can shoot it even on the lava on the floor and jump right on it if you wanted to. Because that lava is death. It's like just like spikes. Okay, so and you can use it to freeze these. Well, it's not frozen, but these magma beams, and that's death too if you touch it. Ladders is the final boss. Look at that jump mash. I can't do that. So not only will they be using the concrete blocks to freeze the magma and zip through a couple of them, but as you can see, they concrete enemies and zip through them as the concrete block falls to the floor. He gets to zip through the magma beam. I'm not sure exactly how tight that is. It looks like it's pixel perfect. ProInfernape actually went for it, didn't get. Oh, he tried to go a second time, but just went too deep, and he took the death. So that brings him back to the mid checkpoint as HJA starts his Magma Man fight. So that's a pretty big time loss for ProInfernape, unfortunately. And HJA making quick work of Magma Man with the Buster fight. I would hate to fight this guy with the Buster fight. Okay, I wonder if ProInfernape... No, it doesn't... He's not gonna go for it again. Oh, he only has one more shot with concrete. So he's gonna use it here, right? That 5-tile jump can be a bit sketchy. Okay, and once again, HJA going to Hornet Man. Banger alert. ProInfernape having a decent, pretty good fight with Magma, so he's out of there. He's going to be going to Galaxy next. So the routes will diverge here. HJA, let's see where his flower spawn is. He gets a 9 o'clock flower, that's not a good one. Oh, actually it's like a compass. So that's a west flower. Okay, so ProInfernape going into Galaxy Man, so it's gonna be obviously with his death in the last stage, we know that HJ is a bit ahead, and HJ is already approaching the boss gate of Hornet. I believe Galaxy Man is a slightly longer stage, anyways. Never give up. Come on, do we have any never gives up in chat? Oh, another bad fight with Hornet Man. Unfortunately, HJA wasn't able to kill all of those bees with the magma bazooka, and they are so annoying when they just fly around. Okay, so HJ out of there. Now he's going to be entering Galaxy Man stage. What? Oh, okay. He went to Jewel. That's probably because he's used to doing Galaxy before Hornet. So that was probably muscle memory and just a simple mistake. So he's gonna have to. He's gonna play it out. It looks like. So he's gonna Buster Jewel Man. So here's a good opportunity for ProInfernape actually. Make up some time. Yeah, HJA definitely wanted to go to Galaxy next, so this was just a stage select mistake. ProInfernape now coming up to the last room to reach Galaxy Man. Hopefully he gets some good RNG, and he'll definitely gain some time on HJA. Okay, HJA getting the second best location, or however you look at it. As long as it's on the right side, it's a good spawn of the cheese ball. Ooh, okay, ProInfernape gets 2 swoops. That's 3 swoops. He needed it. He needed that 3rd swoop. So that's the best RNG you can get with Galaxy Man. So that plus the stage select mistake that HJA made, I think ProInfernape is gonna make up some time here. Okay, yeah, so HJA switching over the Buster, realizing he does not have the Galaxy weapon. So this Buster fight is kind of annoying because, as you see, Jewel has the shield. He is the shield boss in this. Okay, that's a perfectly fine death. His health was really low, doing the normal strats throughout the stage. So full health Buster fight. Let's see how this goes. Oh man, BO strats. Never want to see BO strats in any percent. That's how you know something went wrong. ProInfernape getting the the best spawn from the flower, so RNG really helping out ProInfernape here to make up his time. Oh, HJA taking another death. It's not gonna be a game over. But yeah, this Buster fight is probably one of the more difficult ones. Hopefully, I don't know how many lives he has left, but hopefully he doesn't game over. I mean, if he does, then he could just go to the correct stage. And since he's an any percent runner, I'm pretty sure he's not even familiar with how to really fight this boss like casually with the Buster. Okay. Just keep in mind that he jumps whenever you jump, so just... Oh, that was close. Dead! Yeah, Jewel is a very annoying Buster fight. Polytope's in chat. He's done a Buster-only run of this game, so he knows very well how annoying that Buster fight is. Okay, so now HJA going to backtrack and go to the Galaxy Man stage that he skipped. While ProInfernape, he's going to Jewel. So they're basically synced, unless you consider the different lengths of these stages. Okay, wait. Oh yeah. Why is HJA unplugged? He just made the same mistake? Okay. Alright, go ahead and plug, to Galaxy, and stop confusing me. Oh, man. Here we go. Galaxy. Oh, intentional game over for the lives. Oh, okay, so he just went to plug because there's some spikes available right from the start. I see. Makes sense. Okay, so let's see where ProInfernape's cheese ball is. Right in the middle. That's whatever. Oh man, the feeling when safe route backfires. You feel me? Banger alert. Okay, so ProInfernape, still, he's approaching the boss gate now, so actually, does that mean he took the lead? Oh wait, yeah, totally, because, yeah, he did. So, maybe I'll switch audio to him? Maybe? And just like that, ProInfernape kills Jewel Man, takes the lead. He's gonna be going to Plug Man. Okay, so I'll switch audio to him. After the boss fight with Galaxy, let's see how many swoops, if any. 1, 2, perfect. And that's all HJA needs for him to be. Okay, switching audio to ProInfernape as he is in the lead. HJA is going to be entering the same stage, so we'll see how this stage ends up. But for now, ProInfernape has a decent lead. And since this stage requires perfect movements, as they say, a perfect plug to get he didn't get the good cycle. So somewhere along the way, his movement was a bit off. So he had to wait there for the cycle that he's familiar with instead of just going for it. If you don't get the cycle you want, some runners do just YOLO and just continue. But ProInfernape doing the safe strat and just waiting for the cycle that he wanted. And HJA getting the cycle he's used to, so he doesn't need to stop. Okay, ProInfernape going for the E-Tank as usual, so that's gonna slow him down a little bit and give HJA an opportunity to make up some time. HJA getting the perfect plug, getting these Yoku cycles exactly where you want them. ProInfernape getting through that scary room just fine using the Yoku blocks, and he's approaching the Big Mama. Mashed him down. You can jump. You could jump over that Big Mama, depending on which jump he gives you, and if you time it just right. Okay, so hopefully he manages his weapons properly. None of them. Ooh, I like that jump for the double hit. HJA going for the Big Mama jump, not getting it unfortunately. Those Big Mamas do a ton of damage. As a proto runner, I think they do like half damage of your entire health. No, that's the spark. That's the plugs. But they might do just. Oh, HJA throws away a Jewel Satellite, so he's gonna have to switch to the Magma Bazooka. Okay, so giving that time right back to ProInfernape when Pro got the E-Tank, so ProInfernape holds on to his lead. Banger alert! Splash Woman. Last match I didn't get to see what kind of bubble skip ProInfernape does, but I will be paying attention this time around. Bubble skip being the hardest part of this stage, because it's so easy to bonk into the spikes. So let's just see how that goes. Yo, that is true, Dork Master. But I'm gonna keep saying it. Honestly, this Mega Man is one of the best OSTs in my opinion. Right up there with 2. Okay, so ProInfernape doing the... Is he going for the... He is going for the... Okay. So he does... Oh, he fell off. Come. I don't know if I cursed that, but he was going for the hardest setup of the bubble skip, the fastest one. So that is a little bit of a time loss. Getting it second try. HJA, he's going to be doing the same exact setup. And HJA gets it first try, so he made up some time there. ProInfernape using those platforms to get up there on that first room. So HJA is probably going to make up some more time here as he uses Jet. So we should see a sync maybe by the end of this stage. Okay, alright, so let's see how this boss fight goes. Splash Woman is one of the hardest boss fights to do optimally because of those bees. You just never know how they're going to chase her down, if they chase her down. Stupid bees. Ooh, HJA had a great fight with that left kill. And they're both dead. So we're gonna see a bit of a sync. ProInfernape is off-center. Still a little bit in the lead, so ProInfernape still holding on to the lead by like 1 second now. This is a good race. Good race. Okay, so we are in the 8th and final Robo Master, Tornado Man. Depending on what strats they actually go for using the jet, we might see a lead change. Apart from that, there isn't really much that will slow either runner down. It's really just about which strats they go for on these batteries, these spinning batteries. For one thing, like, okay, ProInfernape is taking the low route, HJA is taking the low route, okay. So they both did the safe strat, riding Jet on the lower part of that screen there. There's a faster way of doing that, but perfectly fine. And ProInfernape holding onto the lead, but just barely. It is worth mentioning that, ooh, HJA does a bad jet spawn, so he has to, ooh, and he gets hit by the umbrella, oh no. Oh yeah, the rain pushes you in the direction that it's going, so in that previous room, you want to not be jumping because it'll push you back, but in this final room, you want to jump as much as possible because it pushes you forward. So ProInfernape stretches his lead a little bit before the boss fight. Let's see what kind of pattern Tornado gives him. Will we get a Tornado Bro or Tornado Blow? We got a Blow for Bro. He's in the middle. Oh, we got blows for both of them, which forces them to jump to his height to hit him with the plug. Okay, so ProInfernape extends his lead as far as how the last stage ends by like 3 seconds. Okay, so we're out of robos at 21 minutes 50 something. Very interesting race here. Some mistakes and deaths that you don't usually see. And that really makes for a close race, as you can see here. You can see that beautiful end of the world Armageddon red sky. As we make our way to Wily's Fortress. So here in Wily 1, ProInfernape doing the safe strat, pulling out the jewels, so you don't have to worry about anything, as HJA uses the Buster to just clear his way. So HJA is going to make a little bit of time up since ProInfernape has to do an extra menu for that jewel. And as we proceed through the stage, you can see that it gets darker, it becomes nighttime. Just a nice touch. You're supposed to be using Tornado to move those platforms upwards, but we just jet past everything. So now that we're in Wily stages, we really want to be mindful of our weapon energy, because they do not refill in between the Wily stages. So what you got is what you got. Oh, okay. So HJA, yeah, HJA takes the lead now, right? Yeah, takes the lead, just barely with the faster movement and the faster strats. Also, that mash on the dragon. Oh no! Well, the checkpoint isn't that far back, so it's just one room back. So ProInfernape unfortunately gives the lead up to HJA. I'll switch the audio back to HJA. Okay, yeah, so like I said, those magma beams, it's one hit death. So you either want to jet over them or freeze them with concrete. So HJA now at the spike pusher boss, where you mash it down, you hit them with their own spikes by hitting them with the lemons. And you don't want to see those spike pushers spawn red, because those red ones will push the spikes further if they manage to hit them. Okay, and HJA switching over to Tornado to finish them off, because you can hit all the spikes at the same time. That's probably the fastest strat, but the only downside is you don't have Tornado in Wily 3. Okay, and HJA going to the top there so he could teleport out a little bit faster. ProInfernape now mashing down the spike pushers, and he switches to Plug. So Plug is another option if you want to hold on to your tornado weapon, because Plug does push these spikes a bit faster than your Buster does. Oh, did I mention banger alert? Okay, so HJA doing these very good jet spawns to for vertical movement because ladders suck. Just he has enough for that last jet strat there to go through the hole. Now we're gonna switch to concrete for its practical uses such as killing things and jumping on things. And HJA getting one of the best spawns of the flowers, so now RNG's actually helping him. ProInfernape, he needs something to happen for him to get back in the game. We're still in the same state, so it's not like the lead is major. RNG might even save him, apart from just normal gameplay. And ProInfernape doing the safe strats with the jets again. Nothing wrong with that. It's so easy to go into those spikes. And he also gets the good spawn. Okay, so we're going to switch back to Coil because of these ladders here. We have to go pretty high, so we don't want to climb ladders. It's so slow. And make sure you jump right into that gap there so you don't have to go up those ladders again. Taking the D boost to not have to deal with the Big Mama. Coil over this last Big Mama. And we are at the boss, which is the 3-phase shark. So let's see how he handles all 3 phases. We have Coil equipped so we can quickly jump on it and get hopefully 3 early shots. That looked like 3. The second phase is notoriously known as the hardest phase. There's a safe strat to use Tornado, but HJA doesn't have that option, nor does he need it. He has the wiggle strat to jump, wiggle, and shoot both sides at the same time. And HJA, that was a really solid fight, all 3 phases. So he's out of Wily too. And ProInfernape now reaching the boss, so he's really not far behind, if you think about it. Okay, so HJA now in Wily 3, which is... it's kind of like an auto-scroller with this, I don't even know what you call this anti-gravity thing that slowly lifts you upwards. Ooh, HJA is dancing. Dancing. Verified this run. Yep, dance. Verified. Put it on the leaderboards. And ProInfernape, he had a pretty good fight with the shark as well. So still not far behind. HJA did have a better fight, so his lead is growing just a bit from that. Let's see if ProInfernape dances this time. If he doesn't, I'm just gonna disqualify him from this match. Okay, ProInfernape he's having fun. HJA not letting us down, breaking it down with these dance moves. ProInfernape not dancing. He doesn't have much time left. He doesn't have much time left for dancing. Is he going to? Come on, do a 2-step. Nah. Alright, disqualified. Game over. GG's everyone, thanks for coming by. Okay, and since HJA used the tornado for spike pushers, he's forced to use the trident strats, which is just a bit slower here in this second to last room. Oh yeah, if you hadn't noticed those 1-ups, it's a debate. It's not real, they're enemies. Okay, so HJA now at the Twin Devil fight. Let's see if he gets the 1 cycle. So he sets up the Galaxy Bomb to hit and then go away right when the hitbox is vulnerable. So it looks like the setup is perfect. Yep, he got the easy Devil. Easy every time. ProInfernape did not dance, and that was his last chance, so DQ'd for real. And ProInfernape using the Trident strats here as well. So HJA now entering the refight stage. And very important, the movement leading up to the refight chamber has to be consistent. You have to do it perfectly so you reach the Galaxy Man capsule at the right time so you get the RNG that you want. It looks like everything... Yep, it looks like he did everything right, so he's just gonna wait for a visual cue in these blinking backgrounds so he knows when to enter Galaxy Man's chamber. And he should get the 2 swoops. Yep, 1 swoop, 2 swoops. Yep, so he did the manip perfectly for the best RNG. And that ensures you don't lose time from Galaxy Man going up. Okay, the rest of the refights, you're at the mercy of RNG. You just have to improvise. Again, ProInfernape not able to do not able to get the 1 cycle with the easy Devil, so he had to do the 1 additional hit on the 2nd cycle. HJA getting Tornado Man staying on the floor for an easy kill. And we have the Tornado weapon for Magma Man this time around, but as you can see, it's not enough to kill him, so you switch over to Magma Bazooka and finish him off with that. And conveniently, that is the weapon you need right here for Hornet Man. And again, HJA having a much better Hornet fight instead of in the Hornet Man stage. And Jewel Man, he doesn't have to worry about bustering him this time. And can we see another quick kill of Splash Woman? Unfortunately not, but it wasn't that bad. Oh, ProInfernape getting the 2 swoops. Was that 2 swoops? It looked like the 2 swoops. So he was able to kill Galaxy Man quick as well. And he uses his M-Tank here, so he doesn't have to worry about running out of concrete on the 2nd phase of Wily. As for HJA, he's going to have exact ammo here on the 2nd phase of Wily, right after this 1st phase with the eggs. HJA is so good at hitting these eggs back. That is such a good 1st phase. Very consistent. So HJA... he does have exact ammo, so he's gonna be very careful. He is, wow, very aggressive. Okay. So he got the double hits, 2 hits in 1 jump, very good. So now he's at the mercy of the Casino RNG. He gets a really good spawn for the 1st one. So time is coming up for HJA when, wow, another good spawn. Look, that is good RNG. GG's to HJA. He finishes up with an official SRL time of 34:49. Okay, so we're gonna switch audio over to ProInfernape. as he finishes up his refights. Okay, having a better Splash 1 fight than he did in the stage. Or was it about the same? On his last Robo, which is Concrete Man. And it works out because Trident is what you need for the first phase of Wily, so don't need to menu once you come into the Wily fight. Alright, so let's see how he does on the first phase. Like I said, these eggs can be a bit tricky to bounce back and pop them on Wily's mouth. That was a lot better than the first match. And he has full ammo of concrete, so he doesn't have to worry about running out. So he can do this very aggressively, going for those doubles. He got one of the doubles. And unfortunately, he got the worst pattern with Wily going up. Okay, so on to the last phase of Wily. Let's see what kind of spawns he gets. He's just within reach at that height, but you can normally only hit him twice, maybe 3 times if you take the D boosts effectively. Oh, now Wily is going up high. That is not right. That's not right. RNG, please. Okay, he's gonna use his E-Tank that he got from Plugman stage as his health was pretty low. Okay, and that's game. So ProInfernape finishing up with an official SRL time of 37:24. So GG to both runners. HJA takes the win. That second match was really interesting. The the lead changed quite a bit. GG's to both runners. As I mentioned earlier, HJA is top 10. He's in 8th place right now in this game, so as expected, apart from the stage select mishap that he had, and that Jewel Man fight with the Buster, pretty solid. ProInfernape, again, he's making his way down or up the leaderboards. PBing left and right. So yeah, give these two runners a hand, holding it down, showing us some great Mega Man 9. So HJA taking the win, getting those 2 penguins. Polytopes with a literal hand. So I don't know what happened to Vin, but unfortunately he couldn't join me. I will be harassing him later on for that. He hyped up our co-commentary so much. Like, so much. So congratulations to HJA for the win, and ProInfernape, you did not let anybody down, and we are all proud of you. Never give up. Okay. I don't know what screen we're looking at on ProInfernape's side, but are we getting any interviews with the runners? Yeah, if one of you can just go to the main screen of the game so we can have some background music. I don't want to just hear myself.
Hey there.
Hey, so we have HJA joining us. Congratulations on the win. GG.
Thank you. It was fun. Thank you for commentating.
Hey, no problem. I mean, I know it didn't go as you expected it. What happened there exactly?
So the first race, I don't know, I get really nervous for races and marathons and stuff like that. So, I mean, even my first race, I wasn't really super happy with. I made a lot of stupid mistakes and like my hands were kind of jittery. I had 2 bad Hornet fights, which is that's a free fight. And then so what I normally do is I usually go to Galaxy third.
Right.
For marathons and races, I go to Hornet third.
So that just slipped your mind, and then you went to Jewel.
Yeah. So my normal routine is Jewel after Hornet. One of the negatives about having slightly different strats when you race versus when you're doing runs. And saw the effect of that. I was like, ooh, what do I do? Kill myself on purpose? No. I will try to Buster down Jewel. That didn't go the way I planned. So.
Yeah, that Buster only fight that's one of the hardest Buster fights in the game.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like it's doable, knowing that he jumps when you jump, but I just wasn't able to figure it out in time. So, but aside from that, I felt like my Wily stages were pretty good. So, in both runs, I think at both runs, once I hit that point, I kind of calmed down a little bit. So.
Yeah, the Wily stages were really strong. The refights were great. The Hornet Man fight, you did perfectly in the refights both times.
Yeah, I don't know. I think again, it's the jitters. As you go through the run, they sort of go away. Because I messed it up twice during the actual run, and then the refights both times they went perfectly. So I have no idea. I have to work on that.
And even though you use the M-Tank in Wily 3 and you have exact ammo with a concrete for the Wily 2 phase, like you do that pretty aggressively, and you managed to get the doubles in. Like that was pretty impressive.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, no, I don't know. Aside from the routing, which is the going to Hornet third, I try to keep my strats relatively the same. I feel like I would just mess up or forget when to use it if I did the M tank a little bit later. So I just sort of rely on doing what I know. I'm pretty consistent with the double hits if he goes high, so I figured that's not one of the things I'm overly worried about. I'm more concerned about Wily 2 being one of the hardest stages of the game, Magma, and then dying in that platforming section in Wily 3 I try to avoid. So those are the points that I try to focus on the most, I guess.
Yeah, ProInfernape took a death in Magma going for the zip through the Magma beam.
Yeah, that'll happen.
Yeah, and then with the stage select and the deaths, you gave the lead to him for a little bit.
Yeah, I figured I did. I didn't watch the stream on the first race, but in the second one I did, and I saw that I was playing from behind after Jewel Man. So whatever. made it work. He ran 2 good runs himself. He had that low 36 on that first run. He had a great time. I think that would have PB'd for him, right? If he didn't have the death early on in concrete. So no, he played very well too.
Both of you guys PB'd just within, like, you PB'd yesterday. He PB'd 2 days ago. So
Yeah.
GG's on that.
Oh,
You're getting really close to that 31.
Yeah, no, I mean, I was not happy with the PBB yesterday. I can't believe it even happened. I was like, what, plus 8.5 after Wiley won? It's like, this is a trash run. And then I just had really good luck in the refights and the casino. Actually, I lost 5.5 seconds, but I had such good refights and a really good Wiley 2 and Wiley 3. So, yeah, whatever. 31 should happen eventually, I guess.
Soon, TM. I invited ProInfernape too. I don't know if he's joining us.
I think he ended stream, it looked like. So I don't know if he's around. Is he still in SRL? He's not in the SRL chat either, so I don't know.
Okay. Well, GG's to both of you guys. Do you have anything else to say? Oh yeah, and you are organizing this tournament, so thank you for that, and thank you for having me comment.
No problem. Thank you for commentating, and thank you for SpeedGaming for hosting this. Thank you to all the runners who signed up for this and is making this event so much fun. I really appreciate it, and we do have some more Mega Man 9 action tonight. So tonight or this afternoon, like in 2 hours. So stay tuned.
Yeah, there was like 3 matches set up for today, so very exciting time. You guys should come back and watch the next match at 2 p.m. Eastern.
Yep. That is between BT and Infinite Mystery, I believe. And I believe I'm commentating that one. So yeah, come by. Should be a good time.
Okay, again, thank you for having me, and GG on the win. I'll see you later on. GG's to ProInfernape 2. Never give up.
Hashtag never give up. He looks like he's in a good position to move on from the group stages, so that's good. He having the upset win over 8-bit. And I believe he has also beaten Metroid Master. So.
Oh yeah, I saw that match against 8-bit. That was a really close match. Good race.
Yeah, good times. So. All right, okay. I'm gonna sign out. Have a good one.
See you, HJA.
See you.
All right, and to everyone else, thank you for joining us. That was Mega Man 9 again. Join us again at 2 p.m. for the race between BTFM and Infinite Mystery. That'll be another good one. So that will be all. I am Mellow Flow signing out. Peace.